Shalom. Call halal la Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world ignorantly call God, by Hashem, in the name of Yahweh Shah, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people in the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Once again, the true name of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son is Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom also to you, Akim, you brothers that's pushing and spreading his word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, and child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers, though you may look like the heathen nations just scattered amongst, which if you don't know, the heathen nations of the nation start from 2 on down this chart. Alright. Also, if your bloodline, your lineage goes back to these people, as you see on the chart to come, if it goes back to these people through the man, alright, the spirit bear witness with this word, the truth, you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, woman, and child. That does apply to you, are Israelites, though you do look like the heathen that you're scattered amongst, once again, due to the scattering these people in this chart. So you will have Israelites come looking like the heathen nations, but they're Israelites because they're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28, the 15th verse on down. The spirit bear witness with this word that they're the sons and daughters of Yahweh by Shema Shah. Most importantly, their lineage goes back to these people through the man, no matter what they come looking like. If their father's an Israelite, that makes them one as well. To the few Aqua, you few Israelite sisters out there that do listen, learn, believe, and do respect to your husband, Shalom. To the elect of Israel, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, once again, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, who the world actually calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah. Alright. Just read this article. I just decided to do, quick, a real quick one on this. How long the spirit goes, but right here it says Iran's corpse bride, Angelina Jolie, look-alike, sentenced to 10 years in prison for corrupting the youth, says journalist. Alright, you see that right there, it's a little creepy as hell. Alright. She should just stayed how she was at first. We're gonna get into that. Alright. It says claiming that the Instagram model, whose heavily edited snaps made her world famous as Angelina Jolie lookalike, was sentenced to a decade in prison by morality police. An Iranian journalist begged the actress for assistance. Fatima Keshavan from Tehran, who goes by Sahar Tabar on Instagram, was just sentenced to 10 years in prison for promoting public corruption. Journalist Mashai Alanajad claimed on Friday. She was 19 years old too. It says the Islamic Republic has a history of tormenting women. We need to be united against the gender apartheid, Alanajad said in the video message appealing to Jolie. Keshavan, aka Sahar, became world famous in 2017 after posting snaps of herself following cosmetic surgery that made her look like the animated character Corpse Bride and resembled Jolie in one of her more gaunt phases. What the hell? Tabar racked up almost 500,000 followers on Instagram. She later admitted the photos were heavily edited and filtered for the sake of artistic expression. However, after attracting media attention, Keshvan told reporters she has had some plastic surgery, a lip liposuction, and altering her nose and lips, but nothing like the 50 plus procedures that were initially reported by people fooled by her Instagram appearance. It says this did not sit well with the Iranian authorities. However, who arrested Keshvan in October last year. She was charged with blasphemy, inciting violence, encouraging use to corruption, and gaining income through inappropriate means, according to the Iranian news agency. Tasnim Keshvan's age at the time of the arrest was reported at 22, and her appeal to the Hollywood celebrity. However, Alanajad said Tabar was younger than that. Zahara Tabar is only 19. Her joke landed her in jail, she said. Her mother cries every day to get her innocent daughter free. Alright, but this is all, a result of westernization. Alright? Meaning, I'm going to get that. Alright? This is Revelations 17 and 1. Alright? 17:1. It says, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore. Alright? That sitteth upon many waters. Alright? 15th verse is, right? And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest were the whore, which the whore is America. Alright? Sitteth our peoples and multitudes, nations, and tongues. Okay? So that's who it's talking about. It's talking about the different nations that America is basically, number one over. Okay? Babylon. But it says, with whom the kings, these other governments, so-called, of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication, man. Alright? And that's what's happened. Okay? A lot of these nations, they got in bed trying to be like America. Alright? And it backfired. Okay? Some of these countries like Iran, and a little bit of the other countries within the Middle East, they're the only ones that's really, fighting back against, which, like I say, they're all a part of New World Order, but it's particular things where they're not down with, okay? And they're not down with, okay, that women liberation type madness, man. But they've been made drunk. You can get that Nahum, right? Nahum, I think is 3. I think it's 3. All right. Nahum 3 and 4 says, because in the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mischief of witchcraft, which the mischief of witchcraft, okay, is America, man. Okay? America pushes that spirit of you could do whatever the hell you want. All right? You could be out of order. All right? And there will be no consequences for it. You see? To be in order is the wrong way. That's what they push. Okay? Kids out of order, women out of order, women, just being harlots. You see? Because that's real big in America, bad food, bad diets, you see? All these things, okay? That selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. And it's mainly shown through, the TV, it's shown, you have people that will flee America and go to other countries, and people see that. You see, or you'll have people from these foreign countries want to come to America. That's damn near everybody. Why you think everybody want to come to America so bad? All right, especially a lot of these girls that's in the Middle East. You see, they want to come to America because they see, okay, you could do and get away with damn near anything if it's wicked, man. All right, and these different, like I said, these different foreign, lands. All right, they don't play that, man. They don't play like certain things that you see that could happen in America. All right, but they've been made drunk, okay, through America's wine, man, the philosophies, man. All right, that way of being, and what is it? Nahum, not Nahum. Nehemiah 1. I think it's Esther 1. I could be wrong. Hold on. All right. Okay. This is Esther 1 and 1. Because we want to show you, okay, that what he did with this Iranian, what they did wasn't really it really wasn't bad. Because this is what happened in scripture. This is Esther 1 and 1. All right. It says, now it came to pass, and actually, all right, I'll just read it. It's Esther 1 and 1. It says, now it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus. This is Ahasuerus, which reigned from India even on to Ethiopia, over 107 and 20 provinces. That in those days when the king Ahasuerus sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan, the palace, in the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all his princes and his servants, the power of Persia and Media. All right, the nobles and the princes of the provinces were being before him. All right, so he's celebrating basically. All right, he's throwing a feast. It says, when he showed the riches of his glorious kingdom and the honor of his excellent majesty many days, even in 104 score days, and when these days were expired, the king made a feast unto all the people that were present in Shushan, the palace, both unto great and small, 7 days in the court of the garden of the king's palace, where were the white, green, and blue hangings, fastened with cords of fine linen and purple to silver line, silver rings, and pillars of marble. The beds were of gold and silver, upon a pavement of red and blue and white and black and marble. And they gave them drinking vessels of gold, the vessels being diverse one from another, and royal wine in abundance, according to the state of the king. And the drinking was according to the law. None did it compel, for so the king had appointed to all the officers of his house that they should do according to every man's pleasure. Also Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the women in the royal house which belonged to King Ahasuerus. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Biztha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zathar, and Carcas, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king, to bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to shew the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look on. So he's trying to show his woman off, basically, right? But guess what? But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by her chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him. He was pissed off. All right, that was disrespectful in the ancient world, man. All right, they didn't play, the back talking. They didn't play the like you see now, especially in America, man. All right, the woman say however she speak, without her mouth, she do what she want, It says, then the king said to the wise men which knew the times, for so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment. And the next on to him was Karshina, Shethar, Ethmatha, Tarshish, Meres, Mersina, and Machmukin, the 7 princes of Persia and Media, which saw the king's face and was set the first in the kingdom. What shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to the law? Because she have not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains. All right. And Memucan answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen have not done wrong to the king only, but also to all princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands and their eyes. When it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought and performed, but she came not. All right. So they was like, look, if you let her get away with that, act that she just pulled off in front of everybody, all the women that seen that, they're gonna do that to them men. All right, and that's what you see. You see, this is what you see now. Okay, you see, let me get that. All right, Habakkuk 1. You see, Habakkuk 1 and 2 says, O Lord, how about Shemashah, how long shall I cry and thou wilt not hear? You know what? Cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Why dost thou show me iniquity and cast me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are they that rise of strife and contention. So he was like, look, why you got me around this wickedness, man? You see? Why you got me witnessing this wickedness? I don't want to be around these people. All right? And this is Esau right now. He's wreaking havoc now. All right? Habakkuk could be back right now, but it says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked, which Esau, Edom, is the wicked. He's the wicked. All right? He's pushed wickedness, okay, throughout the four corners of the earth. It's not just America. America is just the capital of the wickedness. All right? The world capital of the wickedness. You see? They'll compass about the righteous. Therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth. And this is what you see. Just like you saw in what I just read in Esther. That's what they was talking about, man. if he didn't do something about what that queen just did, her actions, what she did, all right, it was going that mindset was going to spread throughout the kingdom, that kingdom, you see, to all the women. You see, and what will happen? Things will be out of order, and this is what you see now. All right, judgment's not being upheld, in the society. Okay, Esau has gone against, okay, the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and he's allowed, he's gave people, okay, the license to sin, the license to do whatever the hell they want. This is why everybody's walking at their own evil imagination, man. All right. And what does it say? It says he's a proud man, transgressed by wine. He's a proud man. He's proud. All right. But now the wine, all right. This is Habakkuk. Let me see. Habakkuk 2:15 says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth forth thy bowel to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on his nakedness," man. All right. Esau will here it is. Esau will collapse. Right. He will collapse a particular country's economy. Okay. Then he'll go on the news and justify going to war or going to remove, a particular president out of office, saying, look at their people, man. Their people are suffering over there. He's not taking care of them. It's because you sanctioning them. It's because you stripped them, okay, of their economy, basically, man. You see? Esau, you had seen a video, of that video before the so-called presidential election. You see, you seen that video where the way he was trying to get Jake, to go to the voting polls. All right, was they put strippers up. They was showing basically what they did. They did two things. All right, they was getting Jake to go off by voting, and they was showing the world that look at their women. Their women are a bunch of whores, man. All right, their women are a bunch of strippers. But you've done that. That's all through you. Okay, so you're gonna pay for these things. All right, you gave the whole world the bottle of wickedness. Okay, and made everybody drunk off it. You see, but now, okay, I'm gonna get that in Job 27, and I bet you, if an American saw, this article, they'd be like, "That's not right. She didn't do anything wrong." All right, she's putting a bad example out for the majority of those women. It was another video I seen some months ago. This was also, I believe, it was in Iran. I know it was somewhere in the Middle East, but I think it was Iran though. You had one woman. All the women, out there, they want that woman, covered up, dressed like the scriptures say in modest apparel, because some of these heathens, they try to follow our law, statutes, and commandments. They try to, you see, but they're not us though. So, they can only go so far, but they do, keep their woman in check. They do keep their woman covered up. All right, her nakedness is supposed to be to her man only, not to the whole, everybody out in public, like you see here in the states, man. All right, but out there they had their women covered up, and it was just one woman. She was protesting against that. So what she did was, not only did she wasn't covered up, but she had damn, I lost my train of thought. What she had did was she put on a business suit. She was basically dressed like the Edomite, man and woman. Them Wall Street type, Edomites. That's how she dressed. And all the women was around her, and they were just whispering in each other's ear, like, what is she doing? Did she know she could get in trouble for that? But she was out there, and she had a proud look on her face, man. Why is she doing it? Because they've been made drunk off the philosophies of America, man. All right? That's westernization for you. When I say westernization, it's modern day Hellenization, man. All right? Look that word up. Okay, Hellenize. Look it up. All right? This is, I think it's Job 20. I went the wrong chapter. Okay? You had another one, another Iranian chick. She had got a tattoo going down her thigh, basically saying only God can judge me. you know, and that backfired. You see, it backfired on them. All right, but the point being is, and look at another thing. Look at the Moabite, which is so-called Chinese and Ammonite, so-called Japanese women. All right, you see how they dress? They dress in that little schoolgirl outfit over in those, in Asian countries. But then once they come over here, they start dressing like, they start wearing, the attire you see. Maybe I'm just gonna put out there, Eve be wearing, man. Eve is what we call those so-called black Latino Native American women, man. All right, start dressing like that. All right. But because the nations have been made drunk, okay, with that wine, man, them philosophies, all right, they bugged out. This is Job 20 and 27 says, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. And how is his iniquity being revealed? It's being revealed through the knowledge and understanding. How about Shema Shah, the truth, all right? Because we live in a world of darkness, man, all right? This world is filled with complete darkness. Darkness is the good thing inside, but the light is the evil thing. But the light, okay, is being made manifest, which is this word, and now the ways of this man is being revealed, man, and people are seeing this man for what he is, man. Ooh, excuse me. He's the problem, all right? They are literally a problem, okay? You even got other Edomites coming out and saying, look, we messed up, The reason why this is like that is because of us, man, all right? But it says the increase, but that's the point right there, all right? Everybody's rising against him, man. People see that this man, he's the problem, all right? He's the problem. You see? Every decade that goes past, okay, especially with this place still running, okay, wickedness just gets more and more greater, man. And it's at an all-time high now. You see? It's Jeremiah 51. Okay? Okay, this is Jeremiah 51 and 7. It says Babylon, which is America, had been the golden cup in the Lord's hand. All right, you go back to the the glory days, of America. Okay, you start going back to basically, that's all the slavery. When they literally had Jake, out there picking cotton. They had Jake building, certain infrastructure. All right, a lot of inventions were just created, and they took Jake's inventions and stamped their names on it. All right, you had the World War II era. The prosperity, especially the Edomites. That's over with. That was your glory days. That's over with. Even the 80s and the 90s. That was the last. Really, that was the last of your glory days. All right. Now that made all the earth drunken. The nations had drunk enough for wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. All right. And this is why these nations are separating from, your dollar. They're dumping your assets, treasury bonds, everything that they've been tied to America. They're getting rid of it. Okay. And they're what? They're making an alliance, okay, to come against this war, man. Whether it's financially, okay, or whether it's military, militarily. All right, and Russia, as the scriptures say, are at the forefront, okay, of leading the charge against you Edomites. I mean, you Edomites, because they're Edomites as well, but leading the charge against you Americans, man. Okay. And this is what they're doing, man. This is all this is leading to. You see, you in Israel, okay? You're picking on, Iran right now, but it's gonna backfire badly. All right, they're gonna get their hands on you eventually, okay? And bear with me. Phone just froze up. Man, phone just froze. All right, there we go. All right, so I keep going. I keep going. All right. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for it take balm for pain, if so she may be healed, which that's not gonna happen. He's mocking. Basically, he's mocking it, man. A balm, okay, is a healing agent, and this place can't be healed. You see him trying to heal, this place with a stimulus package. They talking about this stimulus package. They're trying to extend moratoriums, forbearances, all these just different things to try to keep this thing going, and it's not gonna work. And he's even trying to heal it just to forget. All right, well, what? The Maxine and even the RFID chip, because that's the end game for all this is the RFID chip. They're gonna try to save, okay, there and preserve their kingdom by the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. All right, and it's not gonna work. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone to his own country. For her judgment reacheth forth to heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. And what do speaking of Iran, what do they call America? I think they call it the Great Satan. All right, because that's all this place is, man. With Satan is what? It's adversary. All right. It's adverse, okay? To righteousness, man. And everybody sees it for what it is, man. This place for what it is, man. Satanic is all hell, man. All right. And the wickedness of this place has reached on, okay, to Yahweh by Shema Shah, man. And this is why this place is getting judged, man. It's getting ready to go down, man. All right. The Lord had brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah our hands. And all the destruction you see happening with America and this infrastructure, this power structure, is all Yahweh by Shema Shah, man. He's tearing this shit down, man. All right? Because whenever any other empire, okay, they came into power, they set up shop for some different amount of years. And once they set up shop, what? They had their years of prosperity, man. All right? Of being number one. But then what happens? Those leaders get too proud. All right? They get cocky and bold. They start thinking they're on some level, and they start Xing out the Most High, man. So this is what happens, man. What you see these Edomites do today is a prime example of that. All right, and the Lord's fed up, so the Lord's getting ready to take you down. It says, "Make bright the arrows," which is the missiles. All right, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of kings and Medes, which is Russia, for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it's the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, the vengeance of his temple, which his temple are the Israelites, man. All right. We are the temple, man. Okay? And this is all vengeance of him, man. Because Esau has blasphemed the Most High, man. He's blaspheming Yahweh Shema Shah. And you mainly did it through the Israelites. All right? Lying on us, telling the world that we this and that, but we not. You know who we are. So there's going to be a major consequence for that. It says, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare ambushes. For the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. All right? And these nations, they're waiting for what? That green light, okay, to just come and invade America, man. It happened during the ancient Roman Empire. You see? What was one of the main factors of them going down? They were divided, political, upheaval. The citizens were poor, they were dirt broke. All right, a lot of them was homeless as well. You see? So you had all types of chaos going on within Rome, all right? Which America is Rome, the extension of Rome, all right? And what happened? The other nations, the enemy nations of Rome at that time, when they seen all that happen, they said, "Damn, these people are divided. These people, they all over the place." And what happened? They started invading, man. They attacked, at that right moment. And this is what you're literally seeing right now. All right, because it looks like these nations is never going to do anything. But really, the Lord, he's putting the spirit on them, okay, to not do nothing. He's putting the spirit on them to wait, And then once the Lord deems fit to get that green light, boom, they're going to come, man. All right. It says, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, what? The many nations, abundant in treasures. All right. You see these other countries, you see? And what do you notice? They're third world, hellholes, man. You see, they've been bombed a lot. A lot of infrastructure is nothing but rubble, from bombings, war, okay? And what? You come into America, you got clean streets. Well, at first you did, all right? You have people walking their dogs down the street, green trees. All right, you don't see houses blew up. You know, you don't have to. You see, you see just everybody living it up here, man. People enjoying themselves, man. You've been living abundant treasures for so long. Now that time is up. All right, the dying end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. You see, because another reason why you've filled the world with your philosophies because just like you did with Adam and Eve, man. All right, you in order, to cause to get to Adam, what you deceived Eve. All right, and she brought those philosophies to Adam. All right, and what happened? You were able, okay, to have your way, man. All right, you had to get the righteous out the way first. You had to get those that had some sort of standard about themselves first in order for you to take over, man. All right. And then when you were able to get people divided, people confused, all over the place through your philosophies, that's when you were able to come in, with that sword, all right, which you are the sword, and you were able to conquer, man. All right. But it started with those lies first, but now that's not working no more. So now you're just out there now. You see? Now you're really just out there. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shemashah has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men, as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. He hath made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom. And he hath stretched out the heavens by his understanding. Alright? That's the point. But let me see. Alright. I think it's Revelation 18. Alright, this is Revelations 18 and 6. Alright. I'll end it off on this. It says, reward her double, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to their works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow gave her. For she saith in her heart, I said, the queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Alright? But now you're seeing these things. You've seen these things creep up on this place, man. Like I said, it's going to get worse and worse and worse, all the way up to the destruction of this American empire, man. This is what you're witnessing. All right. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day: death, mourning, and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire. What? The arrows. The strong is the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah who judges her. Because this is the judgment, once again, of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall beware her and lament for her. And when they shall see the smoke of her burning, all right, stand up. Because they will, kind of be like, damn, how are we going to make our money now? You see? Because America is the consuming nation. These nations, they send their goods to America. People buy from them. All right? America is not a manufacturing nation anymore like it once was. That's like it said in Jeremiah 51. That was the so-called, golden days, man. All right? But that's the only reason why they're going to be well, because they can't make any more money off of it. All right? They're not going to miss it because of the infrastructure. They're not going to miss it because of you people. All right? They're going to miss it because of financial gain purposes. But even these other heathens, they're going to be judged too. They're going down. When America goes down, all the other countries, they're going down with it. All right? That's why when Yahushua comes back, he's going to have many crowns on his head, man. All right? Meaning what? All the governments, the heathen government he took down. Stand afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, that great city Babylon, the mighty city. For in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Because when them arrows, the missiles hit, it's only going to take an hour for this whole entire country to be a desert, man. Because that's what it's going to be, a desert. All right? It's not going to be inhabitable. Only thing that's going to be here is desert, abominable creatures. All right? It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine iron wood and all manner manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels the most precious wood, and brass, and iron, marble, and cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. All right. Remember, it's built off. This place is built off witchcraft. All right, the minds of the people, man. All right, Hollywood. What do you think Hollywood is about? All right, it's about the souls of men. It's about controlling the minds of the people. Television, television. You see, that's all it is. But it says, "In the fruits that thy soul after are departed from thee. All things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all." Okay, because this place is gonna be destroyed, man. All right, for 1 hour. Right, just jump down. So great riches come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as by trade by sea stood afar and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, "What city is like unto this great city?" All right, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, "Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour she made desolate, man." But guess what? Rejoice over her, thou heaven, which is speaking of us, we are that heaven, man. And ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh have avenged you on her. Alright? So this is what we're waiting for, man. Alright? Waiting for this place to go down, because like according to Second Ezra, the 4th chapter, alright, in order for good to be sown, the wickedness in order for good to come, the wickedness that is sown has to be uprooted, man. It has to be taken out the way. Alright? Once again, Psalms 94, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with us, man? No. All right, this man has to go. All right. You see? This has to happen. All right. Call hello, Allah, Yahweh, by Shema Shah. Yahweh Ratazah, this was edifying. Papa Shah, Papa Po, Papa Po, Papa Ha Ayapi, Papa Ha Ayapi, Yahweh by Shema Shah. Yahweh Ratazah, I feel like Slaki. All right.